Happy Friday! September 22, 2023, something like that. I'm alive. I'm still recovering from this beautiful surgery I had. This morning, I asked my Iranian friend to give me a ride to see my vehicle that has been sitting at the hospital parking lot for 2 months. The car seized up, of course. So we were thinking whether to try to sell it or to bring it back to the shop. I think the car is worth about $1,000. To fix it will take about $2,000. If I want to buy a new car or a new used car, at least $5,000. Plus another $1,000 of investment. I can't win. You just can't win. Had I not gone to the hospital, had I driven the car around, the car would have been okay. So all the money I received from my friends' fundraisers in music, while I was in the hospital, which is about, $1,700, is going to be gone to fix the car. Hey, I can't win, really. But that's okay. Everything is fine as long as we are on positive zero. That's most us poor people can hope for. Just to be positive zero. Don't win too much, don't lose too much. That's it. It could be worse, it can be worse. Oh my God, protect us. That is life. So while, driving around with my friend from Iran, we talked a little bit about living in North America, about, family, about things happening around us. And we discovered that, the moment this kind of traditional family arrives to the Western world is the moment or the beginning of the end for it. A family can be very happy back in their home country or unhappy, whatever the reason is or whatever the truth is really. But the moment they come to North America, everything starts falling apart. Women suddenly go their way, men go their own way, children go a third way. That cohesion is gone. Because a lot of times it's the misery, it's the problems that bring the families together rather than, having comfort or whatever that comfort is. My family is the same. We arrived here from South Korea, rich as hell. We had $120,000. I saved so much money while working as a professor in South Korea. I was thinking about moving back to Bosnia and opening a hotel or some kind of club where I can play music every night and be my own boss. But for some reason, and I spoke about it in some other videos, I really felt Newfoundland calling me. I felt that, this is where the change is happening. This is where I should be. Because whatever happens here in North America is then later pushed, onto everyone else around the world. So this is the edge of the world in social development or, these doctrines that are then later on imposed on the rest of the world. So I thought, why not go to the root of changes, the root of evil, which is right here in the Western world. And of course, I got burned by it completely. In the meantime, I lost my own family. I lost my home. I lost my restaurant. I lost my car, all the money. I lost my kids. I lost my health. I lost my mind. I lost my heart, my dignity, and all the things that I thought I had. And then when I lost all of it, I found myself. The best gift ever. So for as long as I'm going to live in the next couple of years, couple of decades, couple of days, I'm going to be myself. And that is the greatest gift that North America has given us. But I think this gift is misused, and I see that in the way things are happening and in the way things are developing, especially for these traditional societies, traditional families that come here and fall apart. Our focus is so much upon ourselves that we cannot see anything else. There is no forest without the trees. If you are just a tree whose focus surely upon itself, you're not going to prosper. That little mushroom is as important to a tree as the sun is important to both of it. We really are dependent on each other in more ways than not. So as long as we are purely focused on me, my body, my personality, my relationship, my car, my country, my, nothing is yours, man. When the death comes, you're gone, buddy. For those of us who will die, apparently there is no end. The soul, the energy, never goes away. When I look at my children, I realize they are me. They are me. They play the same music, have the same jokes, same mannerism, in a different packaging. When I look at my father, I am him also. There is no end. The body comes and goes, but we stay. So what are we going to do in the meantime? Focus solely upon ourselves, or try to help others. I was telling a quick story about a flood in my apartment, and my neighbor alerted us, called us and said, there's a flood in your apartment, come, let's fix it. He was the first one upstairs, fixing, picking up the water from the floor, helping us like vigorously to, prevent the damage further going down into his apartment. Because of that symbiotic relationship, if he saves my apartment, he can save his own. That is the nature of life. What's the point of you being healthy and rich if the person next to you is sick and poor? There is no happiness there, my dear friend. You have 2 pieces of chocolate, but he has 0. Well, share. It's the only way. It's the only way. As long as we are purely and only focused on ourselves, we're never going to be happy. We are entitled thinking, I deserve happiness. I deserve to be free. I deserve to have a beautiful relationship. I deserve all this. No. You deserve only what you give. If you give yourself, if you sacrifice yourselves for others, then you can expect that somebody will sacrifice themselves for you. And I only speak from my own experience. Without my friends, without my family, I am 0. Imagine if I had gone to this hospital without anybody to help me, I would have not been able to do anything. It took a whole bloody community to save my life. And then to rebuild me again. Whatever money I collected for them is going to help me reestablish myself back again. So now, what am I going to do with the rest of my life? Live more for myself or try to live for others? Open your friends' doors, call them, help out as much as you can, share whatever it is that you have, and then somebody might do the same for you. Selfishness will get us nowhere. If you want to be loved, then love. The moment you start doing for others more than you do for yourself is the moment we break the matrix. And whatever that means. For as long as you stay stuck in yourself and you only live with yourself for yourself, the new world order will take over and you will lose absolutely everything. I spoke about this for so long now. So the only way to keep everything that you have is to give it away. When you want nothing, you have everything. Be the shining light. That's the only thing you can be. Or hide in the darkness. And masturbate. I'd rather make love than war. Love you all. See you in the next video from the sofa. What's gonna happen with the car? God knows, I hope to keep it. I need it. I love you.